Here we are at the East Bethel Garden in Plymouth, Minnesota, where the Plymouth Plague will host the Pittsburgh Vipers in tonight's semifinals matchup here in the Season 11 Erveon Trophy playoffs. Thank you for tuning into the SPL Network. My name is Darth. It's going to be a good one here tonight between two of the top three teams in the Pro Division. Pittsburgh Vipers, of course, finishing the season in third, and the Plymouth Plague finishing the season in second. Both these teams have seen each other on the ice. Both these teams know what each other can put down on the table, can put down in terms of competition, and tonight will just be another page in their history books. They've met each other many times in the playoffs in the previous seasons, a few times for the championship series. So tonight, they know what to expect. They know what they need to do for a game plan. Whether or not they execute is the real question on the table here tonight. Thank you for tuning in once again. Let's take a look at the rosters that'll be on the ice for this matchup. For the visiting team, the Pittsburgh Vipers, 14-3. They finished the season. Yager, the captain, once again. Krukes, Hex, and Eli to follow suit. And they do have a lot of firepower, and they do demand respect when they're down there on the ice. They have a great back check. They have a great defenseman named Krukes. And they got a great goal scorer named Yager. So whenever it comes down to their depth in their lineup, they have somebody that can play every position, and they do have some diversity amongst them, where all of their goal scorers, all three of them, just put up points upon points this season. Yager, 47 goals, Hex, 46, Krukes, 41. All of them hitting the goals column at least 40 times here in the regular season throughout the 14 games played. Of course, Eli playing a few games here and there when is needed, but not really one of the starters here tonight. He's more on the management side of it, and he's the guy that keeps the morale high and lets the boys play out there on the ice. Of course, for the Plymouth Plague, the home team here tonight, 15-2 on the season, only dropping 2 regular season games, and we'll go into one of them later on here tonight. And Kyler and Ridge, 2 of SPL's finest, up on the forecheck. They found the back of the net more times than not here in the regular season. And Kyler there to defend the back end with 52 saves and 14 games played. Whenever you're a team that's in the top 3, top 5 in the 10-team division, you don't see a whole lot of shots. So to see Kyler up there with 52 saves is something to be noted, something to be thought about. He is the highest saves in the regular season throughout the lobby here tonight. And so we will be sure to keep an eye on him, the defenseman from Plymouth, and Krukes, the defenseman from Pittsburgh, as we get this one down on the ice here shortly. But in the meantime, let's take a look at our odd shot players to watch here tonight for the visiting team, the Pittsburgh Vipers. Krukes with 41 goals in the regular season, 103 points. He was third in that retrospect and 46 saves throughout the regular season. He has stopped a handsome amount of pucks here, and he's going to be called on again. That's Krukes. I looked at the player card, forgot to change it. That is Krukes out there on the ice, and that's Hex's player card to go with it, because last night we had the Pacific Cup Finals, and Hex and Speed Chaser were out there. But either way, Krukes, one of the best here in one of the best in the Slapshot Premier League, and I can fix this on the fly. It'll be fun. I have him on hand. Both these players have seen each other for practically a millennia here whenever it comes down to slap shot lifelines. And Kyler for the Plymouth Plague, 53 goals in the regular season, only outdone by Milk himself, the milkman from the Knoxville Kittens. He's not playing here tonight. He had 90 goals on the regular season, so 27 above what Kyler had. If my math is correct, it might have been 37. But I only had to do the third grade 3 times, because I thought that you had to do the grade as many times as the number was, and so I took it a couple of times. Still don't know how to do math, but numbers are... I'm a little dyslexic when it comes to numbers. Kind of like how people don't know how to read letters. It's that way. But Kyler here, the second best goal scorer in the Pro Division, 53 goals in the regular season, found 88 points on the end of his stick. He's a multiple-time tape-to-tape award winner, which is an award given out to the player with the most assists in a season. Kyler kind of taking on the one role here tonight. And if you don't know what I mean by that, in Slapshot, 3v3 Slapshot, our positions are named after numbers, the 1, the 2, and the 3, and that's based off of how far on the back check you are to the puck. So your 1 would be the closest to the guy starting the breakout, your 2 is the middleman, your 3 is your defenseman. He's the farthest back player. And Kyler tonight, he's the offenseman. He's going to be playing in the O-zone more times than not, and of course Krukes on the other side of that will be trying to block his shots here tonight as the 9th best save maker in the Pro Division. Coming out of the regular season. And again, when you're in the top 3, every save counts. You don't get shot on a lot because you're the one doing the shooting, you're the one doing the scoring. And between both of these teams here tonight, the Pittsburgh Vipers putting up 135 goals in the regular season. That put them second best in terms of offense generated. And then in third place was Los Angeles Comets with 110, and then the Plymouth Plague with 109, only 1 goal away from tying that third place spot in the Pro Division. But Both these teams have met each other twice previously this season. Everybody in the Pro Division plays everybody twice, a little home and home. The first time these two teams met back on October 18th, the game went Plymouth's way with a roster with Ridge on it here tonight. And as soon as the players start to file into the lobby, I will let you guys know who exactly is on the starting lineup. But right now, it's just me up here in the booth, and the players still getting warmed up for what is probably the most anticipated series that we have had yet here this whole season. But first time Plymouth and Pittsburgh took to the ice. Plymouth came out on top 6-3 with Ridge out there on the ice. Second time around down there November 8th. It has been a few months since these two teams have seen each other. Of course, Rominator being out there for that one. Pittsburgh found a lot more generation in the O zone. They found 10 additional shots and 6 additional goals from the first time these two teams played. And the defense for Plymouth just wasn't quite enough to keep them from putting the puck in the net. So they split the difference 1-1 on this season. Pittsburgh dropping 3 games in the regular season, that being one of them. Plymouth dropping 2 games in the regular season. And of course, that one on your screen as well. But Ridge, Yager, Hex, Kylar, and Eli in the lobby right now. No Krooks quite yet. He joined in. It was like I spoke him into existence. But both these teams, they got a lot of postseason glamour whenever it comes down to both sides of the roster. Both sides not using their 5th allotted spot for their roster here tonight. Has it been 4 seasons now? We've bumped up the roster limit from 1 captain and 3 players to 1 captain and 4 players. And then next season, of course, we have the general manager role being added into the Slapshot Premier League. So you can have an additional spot if you as a captain do not play. So Ridge, Kylar, your starting lineup. They have the most games played in the lobby. Of course, with the game here tonight, Kylar will be playing his 69th, 70th, and maybe 71st pro playoff game here in the quest for the Season 11 Erveon Trophy. Of course, Ridge there shortly behind him will overtake Rominator if Rom does not play here tonight in terms of games played in the postseason. But both sides of the ice have a plethora of experience to draw from in terms of games played, goals scored. Krooks pretty close to being one of the top dogs in terms of points generated off the tip of his stick throughout his stints with the Ocean City Typhoon, and of course the Pittsburgh Vipers, most notably known for. But Yager, Krooks, Hex going to be the starting lineup for the Pittsburgh Vipers. Kylar, and Ridge the starting lineup for the Plymouth Plague. And it's going to come. I think it's going to come down to defense. It's going to come down to how well can you strip the puck in the neutral zone on the back check. How well can you get in that shot lane to stop that shot. I think we're going to see at least 10 blocked shots in the first game from either team. I think that'd be a pretty cool betting prompt, but we don't really have that ability, I suppose, because Twitch doesn't allow us to run multiple props at once. But Kylar, top saves in the lobby. Krooks there shortly behind him. Kylar having 240 in his 46 games played in the postseason. Krooks there with 181 blocked shots in his 38 games played. Of course, the Plymouth Plague do have the all-time, one of the all-time greatest with Kylar out there on the ice. And if you're not sure what I mean by that, here's a stat for you. Kylar is the top goal scorer in SPL playoff history. He has 165 goals, 68 games played. Yager going to be looking to crack open that 100-point column, maybe even to overtake Panarin. Hex also has the chance to be the 7th and 8th player to make it into the 100 goals scored in the SPL Pro playoffs. Yager needing 2, Hex needing 11, and that's very much on the table here tonight. I'm expecting a very high-scoring series between these two teams in tonight's best of 3, and I don't think that's going to be much to ask for whenever it comes down to it, because both these teams, they know that it's just going to come down to who can shoot the puck more. And that's going to be very apparent, I feel, in the very early stages of the game, as both teams know that they don't want to play down to either side of the ice. Of course, Pittsburgh Vipers have one of the most notable comebacks in SPL history with Season 9's finals matchup. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch it. It's probably the best series we've ever had in SPL's Slapshot stint. As far as rebounds concerned, people will contest that Season 2 of Slap 1 was better, but I think Season 9 of Rebound is the penultimate of what we've gotten to see for the boys down there on Rebound. But it looks like Eli's going to be starting. I don't know who made that call, but maybe the coaching staff of Pittsburgh knows something I don't. Erveon also in the lobby. I didn't really expect to see that, but maybe he's looking for a little magic to be made here tonight. Maybe catch a few clips, as most people tonight are. But Yager, Hex, Eli Eli's Wet Crooks is the player's name. I'm assuming that's Crooks because I don't think Eli would be the one starting here tonight. And I'm pretty confident that's just Crooks. But Ridge, Kyler out there for the Plymouth Plague. Yager and Hex remaining to ready up. But as soon as they're ready, we'll get this one down on the ice for about 5 minutes past the hour here tonight. And it's been a long time coming. One of the SPL's longest awaited and most anticipated series coming tonight. 6 players ready to rock, 6 players ready to roll. And we will be taking this one down to center ice at the East Bethel Garden. On the right side, we have the Plymouth Plague. On the left side, we have the Pittsburgh Vipers. The puck drop, the game is on, and my scoreboard is on the screen. I don't like that at all. And just like that, we're back in action. Kylar here first with possession, taking his time back on the defensive side of the ice. Looking for that cross-ice pass over to Ridge. Ridge, one of the top goal scorers, was the softest hand winner of Season 7, if I'm not mistaken. Might have been Season 8. But a few seasons ago, top goal scorer from the Pro Division, already finding a shot on the cage. Hex top side, looking for that backhand dish forward. Off the forehand, nice stop there by Kyler, denying that one. Crooks here off to the near side. 30 seconds elapsing into this first period of this best of 3. Kylar, near side. Ridge getting that one back to his defenseman. Here's Kylar with an out now down the near side. Ridge out in front. Here's Kylar shooting. What a save by Crooks as it goes out into the corner. Oh, man, he's standing on his head already. Yager back over to Crooks. Crooks here with 4:12 to go here in the first. Under a little bit of distress against Ridge back on the back check. Crooks trying to use that net as a little bit of a separator. As he finds a bit of elbow room there as he tries to deke him out the near side, uses both of his dashes, gets the pass off Yager, turns that one over to Ridge. He's going to dump that one down in favor of Plymouth. Here's Crooks with it now for the Pittsburgh Vipers. So he takes it around town. We're going to take this one down the near side, plays with fire. Ridge takes it away. Better save there off the backhand shot of Ridge at point-blank range. Crooks so far playing pretty well. Crooks looks towards the top side of the ice. Kylar there just daring him to make that pass down the straight. Not able to take it away. Here's Hex down low, out in front. Oh, what a shot! And it goes in. Oh, I thought maybe there might have been a smidge of thought, an idea that Kyler might have saved that one, but it goes off his forehead, and he got a taste of that one as it goes across the goal line. 3:36 to go here in the first. Pittsburgh Vipers in the lead by 1. Kylar taking possession down towards the near side. Off the backhand feed, finds Ridge. Ridge here on the near side, outer slot, trying to drive his way towards center lane. Not able to get that one through Yager cleanly. Here's Kylar getting a piece of that one. A little do-si-do check from Yager, throws him off. Kriegs will take the puck out the far side. Saucer pass down low to Hex. Hex looking for the centering feed out to Yager. Catches it at the point. Backhand shot stopped by Kyler. Kyler out towards the hands of Ridge, but not able to hit him in stride. Here's Crooks to Hex. Hex here with it now. A little bit of distress on the back check there by Kylar. Kylar playing a very aggressive stance. I don't think I've ever seen him outside of the threes position here tonight. He's playing a little bit more aggro. As they're down by 1, they know that if they don't play a little aggro, don't take the chances they need to, this game could get out of hand very quickly. Yager shooting. Oh, what a save by Kylar. Down the near side, out of the zone. Yager almost finding another shot on target. Here's Hex topside, down low in the corner. Out towards the center lane. Ridge keeps that one alive over to Kylar. Slapped away there by Yager. Back over to Kylar. Kylar here about halfway through this first period. The time is ticking. Ridge, Kylar, shot near side. That one goes wide. Here's Yager, topside over to Hex. Hex here off the forehand. Chip towards the cage. Will not be on as it goes off to the near side corner. Crooks down low in the enemy territory. Hex here out in front. Shot made. Nice save off the forehand curve of Kyler. Kyler fights for it against Crooks. Crooks finds a back pass over to Yager. Yager fans on a Ridge. Pole shoots, scores! And an empty cage awaiting him at the end of the rainbow. And that's what we've liked to see all season. Ridge, the goal scorer, the pure man himself, ties us at 1-0 with 2 minutes, 10 seconds remaining here in the first. And the boys play on. Shooting wide of the cage. Hex almost getting a piece of that one. Crooks to Hex. Hex here for the Pittsburgh Vipers with the feed out in front. Yager there handles that one off the hip, back over to Crooks. Crooks near side trying to drive his way down into the O-zone. Off the forehand, a feed out in front. Hex over the chip towards the cage, but that one hits the defense and goes wide. Kylar topside touches Ridge on the forehand. He's going to dump this one down and in. Here's Crooks down low in the defensive zone. A long distance shot hits the post, and that one goes into the corner. Yager there fights for it, frees it up. Nice save there by Kyler, keeps that one out. Ridge with a shot goes wide off the near side. Here's Crooks. Looks towards the top side for a feed out of the defensive end. Ridge there taking away the cross-grain pass as he takes it on the end wall. Pass out to Kyler. Kyler here with it now. No shot lane opened up. Pass out to the point. Here's Kylar. Kylar to Ridge. No, Crooks getting a piece of it. Here's Kyler shooting. Posted in. It goes off the defense. And the Plymouth Plague find themselves on top here late in the first period. A great shot and a golden goal so far. 1:15 Plymouth finally finding themselves on top. Kylar back in his own defensive end, goes corner to corner over to Kyler. Kyler sent down to the near side wall. Here's Ridge. Ridge here gets down past Krooks, but not able to take the puck with him in stride. Here's Krooks with now 1 minute remaining. Over to Hex. Hex down low in an impossible angle. Tries to deke and open up a lane. Forehand pass. Yager hits him in the hip instead of the backhand pocket, but still gets the shot off somehow. Nice save there by Kylar from the point shot from Hex. Here's Ridge with it now for the boys in purple. Yager down low for the boys in red. Pass out to the point. Here's Krooks over to Hex. Hex here forehand, backhand, not able to dance his way past Kyler. Here's Kylar with it now. The former Maui Monkey captain himself taking this one out on the breakout. Near side over to Ridge. Ridge, stick check there by Yager with 30 seconds remaining here in the first. Here's Krooks. Krooks sandwiched between two Plymouth players on the near side. Kyler and Ridge goes off at the top side. Kylar with a shot. That one's going to be defended out by Krooks. Krooks with another save there. Sends that one to the top side corner with possession. Krooks here just trying to find a way to get a shot on target, and he's going to score from his own defensive end and tie us at 2. 13 seconds into it, a 200-foot shot. His heel still on the goal line, and he finds an empty cage awaiting him at the other side of the ice. 10 seconds remain. First period starting to close out. Pass out to the near side. Kyler over to Ridge. Ridge here with it now, 4 seconds. Yager has handled that one back at the end wall, and that's going to be the end of the first period of action. Both these teams playing their hearts out there in the first period. Both teams getting a pair. So we end the first period with a 2-2 score. 1 goal Ridge, 1 goal Kyler. And the majority of possession time so far tonight coming off the hands of the Pittsburgh Vipers. Everybody ready to rock. Everybody ready to roll down on the ice here for the second period of action. Same lineup as the first period. Only 6 players in the lobby here tonight, so they will have to make do. The puck has dropped, the game is on, and time once again is underway here this afternoon. Here's Hex on the top side as the Pittsburgh Vipers defend left, attack right in the red. Plymouth Plague in the purple, defending right and attacking left. Yager with a shot, hits the post, goes out in front. Here's Kyler with the puck now. Hands it over to Kylar. Kylar here trying to find a passing lane over to Ridge. Almost able to get the forehand purchase on it. He needed for a shot, but the puck says no. Off the side of the cage, comes back in front. Getting a piece of that one was Krooks to the top side wall. Yager. Ridge towards the net, not going to be on. Ridge there stops that cross-ice pass over to Yager. Dumps this one down as Krooks goes off Kylar. Kyler down to Ridge, looking for the give and go. Not able to find his teammate out in front of the cage. Here's Kylar near side over to Ridge. Ridge off the backhand, stick check by Hex, goes off Yager, out in front, the net it goes over to Kyler, scoring off the backhand. He just waits, and he just handles his time out in front of the doorstep, waiting to see if it's a trick or a treat. And I'm thinking it's the first one. 5 goals into it. The Plymouth Plague on top, 3-2. Kyler, top side from the point, down low to Ridge, looking for the feed back out up on top. Here's Kylar with the puck. Kylar out in front. Ridge, empty cage in front of him. I don't know what happened on the defensive side, but Ridge just sitting out in front. Pitches the picnic. Has all of it. Beautiful centering pass. Nobody picking up Ridge back at the point. And if you've played practice mode, you're pretty good at that shot. 3:54 to go here in the second, and it's 4-2. Kylar off the backhand, looking for the long distance shot, looking to return Krooks' favor from the first period. That one doesn't get all the way through. Krooks near side finds his way to the point. Here's Yager down low, stick checked away by Kyler. Kyler trying to jam his way down the near side, ball over to Kylar. Kylar looks top side. Yager there trying to take that one away. Kylar not going to be not going to fade away from the fight. So he takes the battle down low behind the end boards, finds his way top side along the far side, not able to get the pass down the straight. Hex over the chop towards the cage will not be on. Here's Kylar with the puck now. Off the backhand, looking for the corner-to-corner pass out to Ridge. Ridge there to return the favor. Hex not leaning off of him by any stretch of the imagination. Not giving him a lot of room to work with, not giving him anything to really think about, nor not. Top side, Yager, Hex near side wall, finds his way over to Kylar with a long distance pass over to Kyler. Not able to win the fight against Krooks as he sends that one towards the cage, but defended quickly there by Ridge. Here's Hex for the Pittsburgh Vipers, looking for the centering passing lane to open up. Not having a lot to work with down low. The Plymouth Plague's back checking. Suffocating so far here tonight. So they've only allowed 2 shots to even make its way past the goal line. Kylar with a shot from the point, defended there by Yager, goes off Krooks' head to the near side wall. Kyler down low, Ridge. Yager getting a piece of the stick check in there, goes top side over to Hex. Hex down low, finds Yager back on the defensive side. Not somewhere we've seen him stand a whole lot throughout his career. Ridge, Kyler, back at the point, finds his way topside over to Kyler. Kyler from the blue line, shooting, nice save by Krooks to the topside wall, finds a step past Ridge, goes over to Hex off the near side point. Kyler not going to give it, oh, and a shot from the neutral zone, finds it 3-4. Yager able to find the puck on his stick. That didn't even count. I don't even think he swung his stick. I think he just stood there and let that one ricochet off him, and he's taking all the credit. Little stolen valor down there on the ice for the Pittsburgh Vipers. Third goal of the game with 2:07 to work with here in the second. They're only down by 1. Here's Kyler. Looking to take this one out for a joyride. Hex there to stick check that one away. Here's Kyler with the puck now. Goes top side out of the zone. Krooks here picking it up off the forehand, looking for a near side pass. No, goes topside. Ridge takes it away. Krooks gets it back. Topside over to Hex. Hex down low, trying to find his way through the weeds. So he takes this one off the forehand. A pass out in front, not able to get there. Here's Kyler with it now. Off the forehand, shooting. Oh, that one almost deflecting off of Krooks and into his own net. But he did not get enough of that one. Got out of the way quickly there. Neo from the Matrix making an appearance here tonight. And Krooks is fit. Here's Krooks down low for the Pittsburgh Vipers. Off the tip of the stick of Yager. Feeds Hex a little too hot to handle. Here's Kyler. Gets a step down the near side wall. Looking for the pass down the straight over to Ridge. Not able to get the pass out in front. Good defense there by Krooks. Yager trying to fend him off to the near side wall. Kyler, Ridge out to Kyler. Not able to take that in stride off the backhand. Stopped there by Krooks. Krooks here with a buck 10 to go here in the middle chapter of game 1. Krooks down low. Hex here with it now. Pulling, wheeling out in front. Nice stop there by Kyler. Here's Krooks once more with it. Off the forehand. Shooting, scoring. Top left corner. Oh, what a beautiful shot and a great placement. So he dumps that one down to Dimsdale. We're tied at 4s here in the second with a minute remaining. Pittsburgh Vipers not shying away from the competition here tonight. Yager down low, looks for the front side pass. Not able to get that one past Kyler. Kyler here wheeling out to the near side. Finds his way over to Ridge. Ridge, the near side face-off circle, the Pittsburgh zone. Fighting against Yager for possession of the puck. Here's Kyler with it now out at the blue line. Dancing in, goes off. Krooks to the top side as he starts the breakout here for Pittsburgh. Looking to jive his way topside over to Hex. Hex here pulling, shooting. Nice block there by Kyler in the face-off circle. He takes it down low in the corner for the Plymouth Plague. 30 seconds remain here in the second period. We're tied at 4s. Here's Krooks with it now off the backhand feed. Nice block there by Kyler. Takes possession topside, down the far side straight. Ridge there with a block. Sending that one back to his defenseman. Shooting, scoring, and he dimes it from downtown, from his own blue line. Able to find a long distance shot in an empty cage. So he throws that one right between both Pittsburgh defensemen, Krooks and Yager on the defensive side. And there's that payback he was looking for. 19 seconds remain. Plymouth back on top 5-4. Kyler takes it away, shooting, scoring, and what a great takeaway. You stand in an opportunistic spot, you shut down the passing lanes, eventually something good's going to come your way. And Kyler walking away like a toddler that stole an iPhone makes it 6-4 with 12 seconds remaining here in the second. Yager to Krooks, near side. Going to get this one down low over to Yager. One last try, just out of the reach of Hex there. And that'll be the end of the second period. 4-6 our score at the end of 2 here at the East Bethel Garden in Plymouth. Plymouth Plague, 13 shots. Pittsburgh Vipers, 13 shots so far here in the matchup here tonight. And they're doing God's work down there. Pittsburgh Vipers taking a longer distance shots. They're not quite getting up close and personal as I thought they would. But, you know, they're the pros. I'm just the guy that commentates it. Plymouth Plague have played a very, very suffocating game down there on the ice, not giving the opponent a lot of time to breathe, not a lot of time to think about it, and not a lot of time to really make adjustments on the fly. But the Pittsburgh Vipers, they're known for one thing, and that's viping it up. So we'll see if they can do that here in the third. Yager, Hex, and Krooks for the Pittsburgh Vipers ready. Ridge, Kyler ready to go as well. 6 ready to rock, 6 ready to roll. We're down on the ice here at the East Bethel Garden once again here for the third and final period of Game 1. And someone did not load in. And so we will have to restart the period in a moment. But the East Bethel Garden, the home of the last season, or the season 9 playoffs. And I think a spectator was the last man out again. So we will not have the stats for the third period. So sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. Just read Bobby. We'll try again here in a moment. But we will have the shots and the score at least as I track it manually on my end. And so we'll have at least that. Darth has a script. He would know this would happen. It's not that I have a script for it and I know that this would happen. It's just that this happens all the time in Slapshot. So, yeah. Slapshot is a Slapshot does. Anyway, 6 players ready to rock. 6 players ready to roll. We're taking it down to the ice here for the third and final period of Game 1, if the server lets us. Plymouth Plague on the right side, defending in the purple. Pittsburgh Vipers defending left in the red. The puck has dropped. The game is on. Plymouth right now in the lead 6-4 going into this third and final period. Hex here on the near side, trying to wheel this one back out in front. Nobody home on the far side. Not sure if he saw a figment of his imagination or not. Ridge almost getting a hand on that one to deflect that one in. Doesn't quite go. Here's Hex with it now off the forehand. A shot made, goes off Kyler, back off of Ridge. Yager will take this one down low. Top side over to Krooks. Krooks to Hex. Off the backhand, shot wide of the cage. Here's Kyler with it now. Off the forehand, stopped there by Hex. Gets this one out in front there for the Pittsburgh Vipers. Not able to find Yager with it, though, as Ridge keeps it down along the wall. Kyler looking for a passing lane near side over to Kyler. Fades that one back slowly. Not quite the gumption he wanted on that one. Here's Hex down low. Finding its way towards Krooks as a double sandwich is formed to the top side corner. Down along the, as what Bob Airy calls the yellow. Yager here down along the end wall, looking down towards the near side for a pass along the straight. Doesn't like it, takes the top side instead. Here's Hex with it now. Hex stick checked away there by Kyler pretty viciously. One of the heaviest stick checks we've seen so far here in the series. Without Blue on the ice here tonight. The best enforcer not really in the house, and I don't really know who the best stick checker is, but Hex there trying to find a dime downtown, just goes barely wide. A game of inches down low, and if you're from Europe, that's about the width of a cheeseburger. Here's Kyler, top side over to Kyler. Kyler off the forehand, finding his way over towards Ridge with a forehand try on the feed. Not able to get that one through the defense. Here's Hex with it now, down low in the enemy corner. Out to the point, finds Krooks, topside over to Yager. Yager pulling, shooting. Nice block there by Kyler. Kyler down low, gets a hand on the puck. Trying to get this one back for the Plymouth Plague. Yager there, not taking no for an answer. Off the backhand, a feed out in front, goes off the stick of Ridge, back downtown. Here's Krooks, down low in the corner, out to the point, finds Hex. Hex dangling off of Ridge's face, goes off the hands of Kyler. Krooks there with the hip check, finds possession back over to Hex. Hex down low, out in front. Nice stick check there by Kyler to get that one out of the defensive zone. Now one feeds back into the Pittsburgh Vipers territory. Krooks there tries to get fancy with it, loses the puck. Yager going to hand it back to him. 2:55 to go here in the third. Here's Krooks with it. Now they're down by 2. They need a couple of goals to make it worthwhile. Here's Hex. Over near side over to Yager. Yager with a bank off the boards, trying to find himself on that spiritual journey. Here's Hex, tries to dance through the defense. Can't really run the gauntlet on a top 3 Slapshot team like we have on the ice here tonight on both sides. Hex here trying to make the adjustments he needs to. Looking for the cross-ice pass. Just trying to get Krooks opened up for a passing lane. Gets it out in front. Yager there not getting awarded a shot there somehow, some way, but Kyler defends it nicely. So he keeps possession back on the defensive side for the boys in purple, the Plymouth Plague. No shots so far here in the third. Kyler here with the puck, looks down towards the near side of the ice. 2:10 to go here in regulation. Pittsburgh Vipers still down by 2. Hex there tries to put on a little bit of pressure, wins this one back over to Krooks. Krooks towards the top side of the ice, tries to find a little bit of leeway. Scoring off the forehand, ripped from the point. And Yager brings his boys back within 1 with a $1:57 to go here in regulation. A great forehand shot. A little discombobulation from the cameraman on that one. He's pretty happy he's got a drone out tonight for the replay system. And he's using it to its fullest extent. Nice shot there right from the get-go. Yager looking to tie it up, lickety-split. Ridge near side for the Plymouth Plague, sporting the number 17 on the back of his jersey, finding its way. Going over to Krooks to Yager. Yager down low, trying to force that one down low for Hex, but not able to find him in stride. It's Kyler here with the puck. Looking down the near side. Hex here with a wraparound shot. Goes off the body, and in it goes. And the Pittsburgh Vipers are now tied with 1:34 to go. Here in the third, Hex able to find a way to split the defense. And I can see Laugh Track smiling like a butcher's dog from here down in the crowd. 176 in attendance here tonight. And that man by far is the happiest to see a maybe when it comes to overtime. Ridge down low over to Kyler. Near side stop by Hex. Hex, you're pulling, shooting, top side and wide. Here's Yager. Looking for the feed out in front, hits Kyler in the process. He'll take this one back for the Plymouth Plague, top side, 1:12 to go. A nice try at the shot by Kyler, but not able to hit the net. Here's Hex, top side over to Krooks. Krooks Trailed there by Ridge. He's going to back off, give himself a chance to get out of the zone. Kruk's not able to hit Yager on that feed. Kylar, topside Kyler, looks for the near side bank pass out to Ridge. He'll have it down low behind the enemy goal line with 53 seconds to go. Pass topside out to the point, finds Kyler, shooting, scoring, and just like that, the Lord give it, the Lord yoink it away. Kyler from the blue line, able to find a way to get a shot lane off. All three Pittsburgh Vipers players stacked in a line like they're playing Valorant. Here's Kylar back in his own defensive end. Looking down towards the near side of the ice for a pass lane to open up. Yager there taking it away. Forehand shooting. Oh, what a save by Kylar. Zone comes off the hands of Krukes. Here's Hex. Hex at the far side face-off circle, trying to get this one down low into the Plymouth zone on the end wall. Here's Kyler to Kylar. Kyler once more off the back end, feeds that one in the air. Ridge not able to catch that one out of orbit as it lands down in the corners. Here's Kyler. Down low to Ridge. Ridge out in front. Nice stop there by Krug. Sends this one over to Hex. Hex here catches the feed. Down the near side. Hands it off to Yager. Not able to get the shot through the defense. As Kylar stands at the blue line and says, nah. Ridge down the near side. Plymouth Plague with a 1-goal lead. They're just looking to hang on to it right now. Out in front, scoring off the backhand. And Krukes, the man of the hour, ties us at 7s as we near the end of regulation. Oh, my goodness. Not again. And that will do it for the third period. We'll take a short break, and then we'll get back down on the ice here for overtime. Oh, my goodness. Both sides putting it all out there on the ice. Pittsburgh Vipers finding a way to tie us up there at the end of the third. These are the third period only stats, not really comparative across the board for that game. 5 shots to 3. And Pittsburgh Vipers finding a way to make it a nail-biter here tonight. So next goal will win it. Just like that, we're back down on the ice here for overtime. Pittsburgh Vipers defend the left. Plymouth Plague defend the right. Next goal wins it. The puck is dropped. The game is on. Time underway. Here's Hex with the puck down the near side. Over to Krukes. Krukes here dancing. Goes topside. Hex here. Forehand shot goes wide off into the glass. Here's Ridge. Kyler. Near side goes off. Yager over to Krukes. Krukes here at the red line. Look for a handle on that one. Not able to find it. Ridge not able to do it neither. Off the tip of the stick. The race is on. Kyler wins that one away. Goes corner to corner. Near side outer slot over to Ridge. Ridge here down low in the O-zone. Tries to get that one out in front. Goes off the tip of the stick of Yager. Back over to Kylar. Kylar looks for the far side passing lane. Doesn't find it as he's forced back into the Plymouth corner. Over to Kyler. Kyler at the blue line. Stopped by Krukes. Krukes going to take this one back into the neutral zone. Feeds it topside out to Hex. Shooting. Post and wide. Here's Hex with it now for the Pittsburgh Vipers down low. Kylar tries to get it out. Krukes keeps it in. Kyler down low. Back to his 3. Here's Kylar, the former Maui Monkey himself with the puck. Trying to get this one through the wickets. Into the own cage it goes. And that is a bag full of unfortunate. I don't know how else to explain what we just saw other than whoops-a-daisy. Pittsburgh Vipers taking game 1 due to Kylar down there on the ice doing his best Evgeny Malkin impression. And he's gonna be reeling for that one. He's never gonna hear the end of it. And quite frankly, I will be the one that brings that one up later on tonight. 1 shot, 1 goal. Pittsburgh Vipers finishes it in overtime, and that was a rough one to see if you're a Plymouth, if you bleed the purple and green out there in the crowd. Man, that's unfortunate. That is not great. Quite frankly, I don't think it's ideal. But as the boys are back on the bench, getting ready to go here for the next game here at the East Bethel Garden. Home to many heartbreaks, and Kylar going to be having a little bit of a chat behind the benches. And hopefully they get it sorted out, but everybody's ready to rock. Everybody's ready to roll. We're back down on the ice here at the East Bethel Garden. Plymouth Plague defend the right in the purple. Pittsburgh Vipers defend the left in the red. The puck is dropped. The game is on, and time once again in this series is underway. The Pittsburgh Vipers on top 1-0 so far in this best-of-3 series. One more win, and they're in the finals. Plymouth Plague are in a do-or-die situation here in Game 2. Yager, a little Beyblade action, not finding a whole lot of purchase on the opposition there. Kylar Looking to break this one out of the defensive zone. Stick checking this one away is Hex back to Crooks. Crooks here gets past one. Far side fed over to Hex. Hex here, forehand shot. Nice block there by Kyler. Zone goes off to the near side. Crooks here in dangerous spots. He shoots and scores, and he makes it 1-0. 32 seconds elapsing here off of the first period. Pittsburgh Vipers getting down to business quickly. Here's Kyler with a shot, goes wide off to the near side. Ridge here with it now. Looking to get this one out of the defensive end is Yager. Yager off the forehand. Shooting, goes through the crease out to the far side. Kyler, stick checked away there by Crooks with a pop towards Hex. Empty cage in front of him, polling top side. Kyler not liking his chances with that one. Kyler with the feed back over to Kyler. Kyler down low at the enemy goal line. Stopped there by Yager, goes off Kyler. Crooks out to Kyler again on the interception. Hex here with an empty net. Bobbles it, hits the post, goes off Ridge twice, and then it goes off to the far side. Oh, man, I could feel the panic in his voice down there on the ice. He's just happy it's over. Ridge near side shooting. Oh, what a save by Crooks. Sliding back, stacking the pads like Dominic Hasek. And we stay with a 1-0 score on the board. Here's Ridge down the near side. Pass back out to Kyler. Near side into the corner. Finds his way to Kyler. Kyler, top side, looking for Ridge, but not able to find him. I take it back. There he is. Look at him go. Kyler, Ridge out in front. Finds his way back to the point. Hex here with it now. Top side for the Vipers. Yager down low, shooting. Oh, what a save. Off the body and almost finding a poke check into the back of the net again. Kyler looking a little frazzled here in game two. Ridge trying to buy his boy some time to breathe with a shot on target. Ridge there, Yager with a long distance send down off the deflection on the save. Kyler out of the zone, finds his way off Ridge. Yager getting a piece. Kyler to Kyler, near side, looking for the breakout to Ridge. Not able to hit him on the curve with that passing attempt. Here's Yager with the puck now down low in his own defensive end. A pass back over to Crooks. 2:50 remaining here in the first period of game two. Pittsburgh Vipers so far the only man to say something on the scoreboard. Kyler taking this one back for the Plymouth Plague. Looking to slow the game down, looking to maybe conduct the pace of the game. Near side, Kyler, 2-on-1 shooting save made by Crooks off to the far side. Ridge here taking up the mantle, looking for the mail carrier. Not able to hit Kyler on the backhand pocket. Sent down low at the end wall. Crooks there knocks it out to the point. Goes over to Kyler. Shooting top side. Finds Kyler with a redemption off the rebound. That one found by Yager at the blue line. Not able to get through the defense too easily. Bank pass down low over to Hex. Out in front, finding its way past Crooks back into the defensive zone. Pittsburgh Vipers still with a 1-0 lead here nearing the 2-minute mark of the first period. Crooks here, fans on the breakout. Goes off Ridge towards the cage. Not on. About 2 foot wide off to the right side of that post. Hex here trying to fight for that one free as it goes corner to corner down to the near side of the Vipers zone. Here's Crooks with the puck now as he starts the breakout for the boys in red. Crooks leaning top side on the ice, goes down the far side straight, finds Hex at the face-off circle. Forehand shot from the outer slot, not able to find any purchase on that one. Here's Kyler over to Kyler, back at his own blue line. Snap top side over to Ridge. Trying to feed that one back down to his three, in trouble on the far side wall at the Plymouth point. Here's Ridge with the backhand feed back over to Kyler. Kyler here with it now along the far side wall. Goes over to Kyler, catches it off the dome, but not able to get the shot released inside the slot. Kyler with a shot, nice save by Yager from the point. Able to deny access on that one. Here's Crooks with the puck now. Down the near side and then to the far. Passing lane opened up, but Yager not able to take that one in stride as he was met promptly by Kyler. Here's Crooks exiting his own zone off the backhand. Shooting, scoring off the head of, no, I think that just went straight in. Crooks from his own blue line, able to release that one downtown. Charlie Brown, top right corner, right where you stick the stamp, and we're tied at, or we're now sitting on top of a Pittsburgh Vipers 2-point lead. Crooks fed top side. Here's Hex 1-on-1 with the goaltender, not able to deke him out. 60 seconds remaining here in the first period of action. Pittsburgh Vipers looking to make it 3-0 with that shot, but Yager goes just wide off the near side post. And that one's going to hip check into the back of the cage, and that's about how Plymouth's luck has gone here tonight. Yager getting credited with that goal, going off the hip pinch from both Ridge and Kyler. Maybe he did, in fact, get a forehand stick check in there, but maybe time nor space will ever know. 50 seconds remaining here in the first, 3-0 our score. Pittsburgh Vipers almost making it 4-0 with a great save there by the Plymouth defense from Hex's shot from the point, not able to get that one to go. Here's Kyler down the near side, fed off to the far side. Kyler has some elbow room. Hey, the post? I don't know. I didn't hear a ping. My brain went through like 19 different scenarios that might have just happened there. None of them made sense. Ridge playing kind of the backboard position. Out in front, Yager able to make it 4-0. And the Plymouth Plague's defense just kind of deteriorating. Like my old t-shirt and a cup of water. 28 seconds to go here in the first. Plymouth Plague just trying to hang on right now. Hex there checked away from the puck. Here's Kylar, top side along the wall. Ridge there loses it, shooting. Oh, what a save by Kylar, keeping that one out of the back of the net here for the 5th time in game 2. Here's Hex at the Crooks with 10 seconds remaining, looking for one more on the board. Nice shot, better save there by Kylar. Yager, Kylar looking downtown with a passing lane to open up and nothing there to work with. And that will be the end of the first. 4-0 is our score. Pittsburgh Vipers out on top here at the East Bethel Garden, as they've hit the majority of their shots. That's not true. They had 10 shots. They found 4 of them. Plymouth Plague not finding a whole lot of shots from their own right here tonight, as Crooks and Yager both with 2 goals so far here in game 1. Only 4 shots. There's only 4 shots on the board for the Plymouth Plague. They got to work on that. They got to get more pucks in deep, more pucks to the net. It might sound a little routine for like a hockey answer, but that's how you win hockey games in Slapshot. More shots equals more winning. And you can quote me on that one. Shooting, top side, barely going wide of the post as it plinks off. Oh, Ridge heard me. He heard me from the rafters up above. Kylar taking it away off the backhand, looking for the shot lane. Nice block there by Crooks as that one goes off to the far side and down, back into the Plymouth end boards. They're starting off hot. They're trying to strike the iron while it's still simmering. Yager with a shot attempt. That one goes wide off to the near side. Here's Kylar with it now. Stopped there by Yager. Yager near side trying to work with whatever he's got going on. They're down low in the corner. Crooks, Kylar looking for any passing lane. His teammates are not giving him a whole lot to work with there. They're both kind of set up in case Kylar lost the battle. And whenever you line up like that, you really don't have anywhere to pass it to other than just open ice and hope your teammate wins the race to it. But 50 seconds into it, 1 shot so far only from the Plymouth Plague here in the second period. Yager shooting off the post, and it goes off the near side. Ridge out to the neutral zone, finds his way off Crooks. Crooks here fed along the near side wall, out of the zone. Hex here to fight against Kylar, back in the Plymouth defensive zone. Hex there getting a piece of that one. Ridge there helping out in the green beanie. Here's Yager with it now down low. Look for the feed out towards the cage, not able to find a shot to attempt there. Kylar out to Ridge with a 2-on-1 here for the Plymouth Plague. Nice shot, but nice save by Crooks. Ridge there keeps it in. Kyler down low, wearing the SPL crown himself. That's what you get if you win the championship with the Pro Division of the Slapshot Premier League. Kyler very proud of his, I think it was his 2nd season of Rebound. He found his first championship, if I'm not mistaken, with the Miami Vice, captained by Rodeo. Here's Crooks with it. Stolen, almost stolen by Kyler. Would have been a very dangerous spot. Would have been a 2-on-none for the Plymouth Plague, and a little Plinko machine magic going out to the top side corner of the Plymouth zone. Yager there trying to feed that one downtown. Here's Kylar with it now. Longtime Westerner moved to the East Coast here for his Slapshot career, and he has been at the penultimate of SPL ever since. Kylar battling it out down low in his own defensive end. Hexler wins it. Kyler takes it right back. Kylar here with a feed out to Ridge. Ridge not able to catch it on the first try, but feeds it back out to the point. Nice shot, better save by Crooks. Oh my goodness, standing on his head all night long. And his team's on top right now because of his defensive efforts. Kylar here looking for another feed. No, shoot, scores! And they find themselves on the board here in the second. Kylar from downtown with a fadeaway shot off the back end. Yager has held W, hoping the puck hit him, and it did not. Great shot downtown. The sniper himself making an appearance here tonight with 2 minutes 30 to go here in the second. Plymouth Plague have finally found a way to break that 7-minute and 30-second scoring drought. Crooks near side. Here's Hex. Hex here off the backhand looking for a dime down the near side. Kyler out of the zone. Goes off Yager, kept in. Hex for Yager. Yager with a shot goes wide off the near side of the Plymouth cage. Nice shot by Hex, and he just sits out in front and waits for the puck to find him. If you love it, you let it go, and if it loves you, it'll come back, and obviously that puck loves Hex. Great stick check, great pressure, great opportunity generated off the stick of Yager. Now one will not go unnoticed. 5-1 back on the board. We have a 4-goal difference yet again for the Pittsburgh Vipers. Topside Kylar finds his way to Kyler. Empty cage. Tries to hit it, and that's a slap one goal right there. His true colors showing out here in game 2. Just under 2 minutes remaining here in the second. Kyler saying, hey, I'll take that. Kylar winning the faceoff back with some aid. Starting off for the boys in purple. Kylar looking very different from what I'm used to seeing here tonight. Don't know if it's just lack of practice, the long transition between the regular and the postseason as he took the month of holidays off. Kyler here taking it topside, looking for the feed to Kylar, but Kylar just doesn't quite look like himself here tonight. Normally he plays that deep 3 pocket. He doesn't let a whole lot of shots through, and the ones that do find their way through the defense, he just shuts down day in, day out. But Kylar not able to find a whole lot of dekes around the opposition here tonight, not able to generate a whole lot of offense from his stick. Maybe it'll change. Maybe the caster's curse will ring true. Maybe it won't. I really don't know how this thing works. Normally when I talk about something going wrong, it'll change immediately. But the Pittsburgh Vipers find a way to make it 6-2 now here in the second period of Game 2 with $1:14 to go. The Plymouth Plague have had their work cut out for them for the majority of this second period, trailing by 4 for the vastness of it, for lack of a better term. Here's Ridge off the far side point, finding his way over to Kyler. Kylar here. 60 seconds remaining here for the boys in purple to find a way to get some gumption back going here before the period has concluded. A long distance shot from the neutral zone. Kyler not able to find any paint on that one. Here's Kyler going off to Krooks towards the top side of the ice. Krooks stomped there by Ridge. Here's Yager. Yager with a try to feed Hex, stopped by Ridge. Here's Ridge with the puck now down low, trying to find a pass out to Kyler. Not able to get that one through the wickets. Hex, Ridge, near side, back into the Plymouth zone. Finds his way over to Kylar. Kylar with 27 to work with. Kylar almost own goals again. Almost dimed it up on a silver platter for Hex. Kyler shooting. Nice save by Krooks. Off the near side, Yager there with a chip towards the cage. Not able to get enough on that one from the curve to find that one on target. Here's Kylar with 10 seconds remaining. Top side fed over to Ridge. Krooks there trying to fight for it with a little bit of physicality. Yager takes it away, 2-on-1 Pittsburgh. Shooting wide off the near side, and that will do it for the second period. 6-2. Pittsburgh leads again at the end of the second. Kylar, both finding a goal there in that second period. Will it be enough to find a little bit of offense generated from their 9 shots in the game? They've only found 2 to get past Krooks on defense. And this third period is going to be crucial. Plymouth Plague in a do-or-die period. They have to get at least 4 here and match whatever other offense Pittsburgh is able to put out for them. This third period's ready to rock, ready to roll. A 6 already down on the ice. Plymouth Plague defend the right side of the ice in the purple. And the Pittsburgh Vipers defend the left in the red. Shooting, scoring right from the get-go. Ridge does it again, but doesn't miss this time. Sticking it top shelf right where Grandma keeps the peanut butter. Number 11 doing it all down there on the ice. What a great shot through the uprights. Giving his boys something to hope for, something to hold on to, and something to build off of. Topside, Kylar looking for Kyler. Not able to find him from the pressure from Yager. Shooting, scoring, and just like that, the Pittsburgh Vipers taking that 4-goal lead and sticking it back into the outlet. It's back alive. Hex, great dangle. Caught Kylar biting on it a little too hard. 15 seconds into it, a goal apiece here in the third. That lead leaning more towards the red side of the ice. Here's Kylar dancing, shooting. Oh, what an interference. Down low by Ridge. Finding a way to knock him off the puck. Kylar dancing, shooting. I don't think he actually touched him. I thought for sure Krooks, the solid rock back on defense from Pittsburgh, would not miss that under his own volition, but I have been wrong before, and I was wrong right there. 3 goals the gap now. Plymouth Plague finding a way to keep it going. Here's Krooks with the puck now down the near side wall, banks it off the near side window. Not able to find Yager with it. Nice pass by Kylar to Kyler, down low off the end wall, trying to find Ridge. Out in front, goes off the Plinko machine, and in it goes. 5-7. He says, who's in charge? We are the devil. Kyler, the man, the myth, the man. Getting that one downtown, and we're back. There's a 2-goal gap right now. 4 minutes 16 to go here in the third. Plymouth Plague not saying die, never giving up attitude. Coming out in a big way here in the third. Here's Kyler getting a piece of that one back at the red line. Here's Kylar trying to get this one down low for the Plymouth effort. Yager just with a lob downtown, seeing if it sticks. It does not. Here's Kylar with the puck now, down low in his own defensive zone, starting the breakout here for the boys in purple. Doesn't like what he sees, tries to get around Hex, something that hasn't been too fortuitous so far here tonight for the Plymouth Plague. As Kyler sends it near side over to Kylar. Hex has had Kylar's number all night long, and he seems confident down there with a skull and bone head. Stick check, almost a turnover. That was a very costly one with very few goals in comparison to the other semifinals that have been this, not presumptuous. What's the word I'm looking for? Good. Skill level high. Illustrious is, I think, the word I was looking for. Very low-scoring game for the illustrious offense we have down there on the ice. A lot of goal-scoring talent on both sides. But sometimes the pucks just aren't sticking. Sometimes you don't feel good. Sometimes servers mess with you a little bit. A little bit of difference, even 5 difference on ping. Scoring off the backhand chip from the neutral zone, and they're back within one. 3:06 to go here in the third. Kylar, the last point of contact on that one. And this series has sure been interesting, hasn't it, Bill? Why, yes, I think it's been quite interesting. Thank you, Bill. I'm losing my mind. Ridge there with a backhand shot, not able to get it to go. Here's Kyler trying to dance his way down center lane, not able to get past the defense on that one. Sends it over to Ridge, back out to the point. Kylar with a shot. That one goes off to the near side over to Crooks. Crooks here, the former Ocean City Typhoon captain himself. Near side wall, down low, off the stick of Hex. He's going to pick it back up down on the outer slot, brought back out to the neutral zone. Crooks there to Hex. Hexer with one man to beat. Polling, shooting, not able to get it over the backhand pocket of Kylar, and Yager will dump this one down and in. Here's Hex, wraparound, shooting, and he scores, and he makes it a threesome. Out there on the ice with 3 goals to his name here in Game 2. 8-6 now the score, trying to find a little bit more cushion here for the Pittsburgh franchise. He's doing just that as we hit the halfway point here in the third. Maybe balling. Laugh track, don't bring the attention to it. Don't think about it. Kylar, Hex, looking out in front, goes out the stick of Crooks to the near side wall. Here's Kylar. Crooks. Crooks, a little afraid of Ridge. Hard to say. Shaking in his baby steel leather boots as he starts the breakout near side. A little stick waggle, finds Hex. Hex out in front. Yager tries to jam it in, not able to go. Great defense there by Kylar, saying no both times. Crooks out in front, stopped there by Ridge. Here's Kyler. Kyler, forehand, shooting, and that goes in. And he sinks it with one long putt, 100 foot away. Look at him, Tiger Woods down there on the ice. 1 goal's the gap yet again, and we got a ball game. Crooks sends it back for his offenseman, Yager. Here's Crooks with it once more down the far side, finding its way off Hex. Hex trying to get this one out towards the center lane, but not able to find the puck on his stick to do so. Harassed by Kyler, and Kyler, nice shot, better save by Yager, or by Kylar. Ridge top side, shot goes wide over to Kyler. Fed back out to the point. Here's Ridge, dumps it in. First man to it is Crooks, goes off the body of Ridge on the breakout, finds his way down the near side wall, back over to Kylar for the Plymouth play. Here's Kylar, far side, goes off Yager's forehead, out by Crooks. Here's Kylar in the neutral zone, stick check by Hex, goes off the hands of Yager, back over to Kyler. Kyler, forehand, Ridge, shooting, scoring, we're tied! Third period is the Plymouth Prime Hour. Beautiful teamwork, beautiful back check, beautiful forward check, and they're earning that paycheck. 1:12 to go here in the third. 8 apiece. And this next one might be the one to break the bank. Who's to say? Laugh Track's pretty happy right now, I can tell you that much. Here's Hex taking it, shooting, nice save by Kylar. Goes off Kyler's stick with a 60-second timer. Left in regulation, goes off Crooks with it now. Far side, along the far side wall, goes off the hands of Kyler. Yager with a hit, goes over to Hex. Hex here, looking to feed this one back defensively over to Crooks. 48 seconds remaining here in the third period of action here in Game 2. Do or die for the Plymouth Plague. Shooting, oh, what a save by Kyler. Keeps their playoff hopes alive with a dump out. Gives his boys some time to breathe and set up on the back check. The Pittsburgh Vipers getting the better side of the shots, but the goals about as even as you can get it, because it is. 30 seconds remain. Here's Yager. Back pass over to Crooks. Crooks, near side wall goes over to Hex, shooting, and that's going to go in. And that might be the one to smother and extinguish the flame of hope for the Plymouth Plague comeback. Hex able to backhand it just enough to get that one on target with 24 seconds remaining in regulation. The hopes are dim. Crooks down low, is going to play a little keep away over to Yager near side. Starting this one with a shot attempt. Nice save there by Kylar. Deflects that one into the corner, goes out to Crooks. Crooks here taking it, forehand, shooting. Oh, what a save by Kylar. Kylar's 5 seconds remain. Forehand pass stopped by Hex. Kylar again, and that's going to be the end of the series. 9-8, the final score of Game 2. And the Pittsburgh Vipers move on into the finals to take on the Knoxville Kittens here, hopefully, this weekend. Oh, what a match, what a series. That last game was some fine slap shot, if I do say so myself. Yager able to find a hat trick. Hex with a hat trick +1, and Crooks able to find a few apples on top of it with his 2 goals. 3 goals Kyler, 3 goals Kylar. Ridge with a 2 pair, or just a single pair, I suppose. But Kylar, beautiful defense in that second game. More akin to what we would like to see from him in the regular and the postseason prior to tonight. But Kylar can only save so many. 10 saves on the back check in Plymouth Plague. Great second game. If this was 5 games, I think this would go at least 5 of the 5 legs if it was a best of 5. But it is not. Pittsburgh Vipers, congratulations. Good luck in the finals. Yager, Crooks, Hex, some of SPL's finest to take on even more of SPL's finest out there for the Knoxville Kittens. With Milk at the captaincy, you know it's going to be a good slapshot team. With him, Zesh, I think Blue is their other starter. So finals are going to be great. I'm very excited for it. That's a best of 5. But for tonight, that's all I got for you. 10 saves out of the team's 13. Kylar stood on his head back between the pipes, but just was not quite able to get enough gumption to keep it nurning. For lack of a better term, I need a bigger vocabulary. If people can buy me a thesaurus for my birthday, that'd be great. But yeah, Pittsburgh Vipers, few great goals. Plymouth Plague, I think, had the play of the game with that tic-tac-toe. I think I have a clip of it for the outro. I hope I do. I'm pretty sure I pushed the button for it. We're to see. We're to find out here in a few moments. But that's going to do it here tonight. Thank you for tuning into the SPL Network. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for all the support. I appreciate it. I'm waiting for the transition to happen. Is it going to happen today? There we go. Thank you all for hanging out. Thank you for watching some good old-fashioned Slapshot with me up here in the booth. And, yeah, mark your calendars. It's coming up soon as the finals. Very quickly going to happen. But thank you for hanging out. Thank you for all the support. Giroux subbing with Prime. Thank you. We're having a great day. Hosey also subbing. I appreciate you immensely. And all the big names in green: Erveon, Eli, JS, Stronix, Minsnoda, Gubby, M-Dub, Unglued Snail, Maneed, Q-Silver, Laugh Track, Davo, and Cheese Up. I appreciate all your continued support for the channel. You keep the lights on here in SPL. And I don't know what we'd do without you. But that's all I got for you here tonight. Tune in over the weekend to see what else we got going on here in the Pro Division. There's one series left in Season 11. And then we start Season 12 early February. Sign-ups are open. Go check out the league announcements. And we'll see you next time. But for now, thank you for tuning into the SPL Network. My name is Darth Taxil. Hopefully you enjoyed the broadcast. With that being said, hope you all have a great afternoon, a great evening, and a great night. This list is longer than I thought.
Sweet summer sweat, some dance to remember, some dance to forget.